Hello students of class 10. Today we are going to do the chapter The Cat. It is a chapter from your Bliss book, and it is also the last chapter in your Bliss book, and like all other prose chapters it is also divided into three parts: unit 1, unit 2 and unit 3. And before I begin with the chapter or say anything else, I just want to remind you that all the comprehension exercises other than the grammar part that are there at the end of each unit should be done in the classwork part. Okay, now coming back to the chapter itself, The Cat. You must be wondering that cat is, this chapter is about the animal cat, but why about this, why about cat? Why has the author taken up this animal cat? Because cat is an animal which we see almost every day. We are very familiar with the stray cats that go around, that move around our houses. We have seen two cats fighting. We have seen cats sneaking into our, trying to sneak into our rooms through the windows. And some of you have cats as pets also. So when you read the chapter, maybe you would be able to identify some of the characteristics the author has mentioned. But once we go through the 3 units, we will realize that why the author has taken up this animal as its topic, because as he says that it has far more character, which means that the qualities of a cat is much greater than apparently what appears to us. So now let's go to the chapter itself, that is unit 1. Most people think that the cat is an unintelligent animal fond of ease and caring little for anything but mice and milk. It's quite simple. That is, cat is a very ordinary animal. It is not. It should not be taken very seriously. Why? Because people think that, as I said, that it just sneaks into your house for some food, some milk or fish, kind of that way. But a cat has really more character than most human beings. So the author kind of tries to tell us that the qualities of a cat are far more greater than human beings itself, and gets a great deal of more satisfaction out of life. That is, when he observed a cat very minutely, he realized that they try to enjoy their lives to the fullest. He or she is an athlete, okay, and acrobat. Acrobat, you have the meaning in your book, that is a person who entertains with physical movements. Yes, acrobats, you've seen athletes, sports person, you have seen athletes, and especially now the athletes are very much into being spoken about, because some of them have done very well in the Olympics, won medals for our country in that way. And a grim fighter. Grim means a serious fighter. All day long the cat loafs. Loafs means when you move around without any particular purpose. You've already got this word loafs before. Cat loafs about the house, takes things easy. Okay, that is, it's not very serious about anything, and allows himself to be pestered by the attention of the people in the house. Allows himself to be pestered means means being insistent. That means what the author wants to mean is that we are always very careful as to if the cat means if you have a cat as a pet, else we are always very much watchful that the cat should not enter and take away our things that way. So that is what he is trying to say, that pestered by the attentions of the people in the house. So it tries to attract attention of the people. To pass the time away, he sometimes watches a mouse hole for an hour or two. So just to keep himself from dying of boredom. So just to keep himself engaged, a cat can just sit and look at a mouse hole, because we know that a cat catches mice. So it can look at a mice hole just to entertain itself by some way, so that it doesn't get bored easily. People get this idea that this sort of thing is all that holds life for a cat. So this is what general people see about cats. That is, cat is trying to get some fish or milk from the family. It is trying to draw the attention, trying to keep the people in the house always on their feet, and sometimes it is running after the mouse, trying to catch it, or it is looking at the mouse hole for more than an hour or two, means more than 2 hours, which is a long time. That's what people generally see, and that's how people in general describe a cat. But what the author says is that that is only when you see a cat during the day. But the real life of a cat, you can see the other characteristics, as it says that an athlete, an acrobat, and a grim fighter. All these things are seen only in the evening. If you really watch a cat in the evening, only then. But watch him as the shades of evening fall. Shades of evening fall means when it is evening, that is after sunset. You should you should watch a cat. You can see the cat as he really is. So then you can realize what a cat is, the true character of a cat. We'll do the next two units in the next class. Thank you.